555. Divine Feminine, it's your time. It is what? Basura season. Yes, baby, we are going in. I thought the best time to come and approach you, big cats, was when I finish the workout, when I'm fully energized. Manage to what? Tame those demons. Let those big hips be damned, darling dears. You got to go to it and get through it. Have you attended to your temple today? These questions I need to ask you. Have you attended to your lists? You're saying what list, big cat? I'm saying the list, darling dear. The list we are putting together for the grand conjunction. Those big boys, yes, Saturn and Jupiter, are going to be coming all up and through it, darling dears. And you simply have to make sure that you are all present and corrected. I told you, big cats, you have to cross your T's and dot your I's. Listen, there's no time for a lace front when you've got to work out. Hey, Jamie Martin, glad you could pop in, darling dear. Fist bump, new faces in these places. Detroit Doll, Cat, Wagwan. You're good? Are you getting great, darling dear? Continuing to turn the what? The mildew into barbecue, just like that. Yes, Cat. The planetary energies today, darling dears. Mercury in Sagittarius squares Neptune in Pisces. Under this particular aspect, darling dears, we are highly imaginative and creative. However, there's always a back end, darling dears, and the back end of that is your judgment, darling dears. Maybe a bit what? Squiffy, not accurate, not quite on target. And if you find yourself in that particular circumstance or occurrence, what do? You rip off those rose-colored glasses. I told you, rip them bitches off. Uranus is still in retrograde until the 22nd of January 2022. Rip it off and put it straight under the flip-flop. I told you, we get great, darling dears. We've got no time for what? Smoke and mirrors, blood. Smoke and mirrors causes what? Cognitive dissonance. Otherwise, black mentality. A place where you don't need to be, darling dears. You need to be at the top, where you've been appointed to as prototype of your lineage, breaking generational curses one at a time, darling dears. You can't take them all on in one go. No! We break them one at a time. We drop off those that feel that we must be their emotional tampon. Bitch, I'm going in nobody's crevice. I will fight you all the way. Where's my shit? I told you. Divine Feminine, 'tis the season to be vigilant. Fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Yes, baby. Nearly flipped up all my shit. Nay, stop it. Nay, listen, I've been trying to speak to Nay and let Nay know that we've got the whole property, the whole domicile under all sorts of surveillances. Oh yes. I love this particular beat, gangster beat, darling dear. A gangster beat. Do you want to hear it? Shall I put it up a little higher? I shall. Yes! The beat! Baby! The beat of the underestimated. The wild card big cat Divine Feminine. My reminiscence of how great we are getting at this moment in time, darling dear. There is no gatekeeper for what we've got going on. Big cats, if you want to see a video of how I work out, I'll give you a whole 60 minutes. Give me a cat, and I'll put a video together for you, because we've got to keep it tight and right. Tight and right, darling dears. What do you mean? What do you mean? before I go into my reminiscence of how bad a big cat you are, let's dive in, darling dears. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection. And God, please, please, Jesus, be a couch, a fence against the what? The bottom feeders that are unanointed and still trying to get you at hawking sticks at dawn. Tongue wrestling! Over F shit that's been what? Written down as a what? Red flag blood? Where's mine? As a red flag! Hey Keshi Washington, who's here? Mother Angel, Flower Child, Fist Bump. Yes, baby, we're off the back of the 9-fingered bandit. Everybody's got a 9-fingered bandit in their hemisphere. Hey, Epiphany Prophet Wagwan, did you burn the breakfast the other day? Didn't mean to keep you laughing, darling. Well, I did. I did kind of, sort of, really. Yes, really. Nicolette, Wagwan, you good? You know that things are getting wicked now that we're on what? The pagan crimbo season. You have to know how to what? Skeet, darling dear. And keep it working and keeping it well. Work on your temple, darling dear. It's the only one. You're going to get on this Malkuth, doesn't matter what kind of accoutrement you try to put against said temple until the foundation is stable for the Big Cat Chronicles to continue. Work on yourself, darling dear. Love on yourself. You're gorgeous, fabulous, lovely. And I won't have anything else said. Jesus, be a fence. Hey, divine feminines. Let's call in the guidance from what? Father God, Mother Isis. Take a deep breath, darling dears, and breathe in. What's all of this controversy on my shit? Hold on, let me just work out this, and then we're going to call in the energies. Yes? Yes. Energies up. Let's dive in, big cats. Let's dive in. See what's going on. How they're not appreciating the fact that you turned what? Mildew into barbecue. They saw it for you, darling dears. That's why they try to keep you, they, them, and try to keep you as a thumber. Confused of eye and crusty of lip, baby. Don't let me go in about the scalawa. Let me tell you something, big cat, divine feminine scalawa at your lip corner. We are not, I repeat, not serving Quasimodo's bestie. You get your true soul, and you put yourself like the badass big cat you are. Every day is a celebration as we kick our ways out of the duvet and jump straight into our workout gear. As we what? Continue to co-create in the name of Father God, Mother Isis. They was waiting for you to take an L. For loser, last, and losing. They wanted you to triple do down on that shit. They did. They, them, and They didn't see it for you. And now, they are too choked up to celebrate you. Tell you congratulations. Are you mad blood, bruh? Oh, sister. Congratulations enough. It's to know that you are where you need to be at this exact moment in time. Focus, man. Be damned. The wiki dubplate remix judgment does not know your address, divine feminine, unless you choose to drink of the hopium. And I can't believe that you are still drinking of the hopium if you've been in amongst the what? Big Cat Chronicles continuing, darling dears. We fight. We fight them on the beaches. We fight them in the what? Undergrowth, darling dear. And how do we fight? By getting great. Focusing on self. Knowing there is none before you and none after you. You are unique. Be unapologetic and badass as you can. You were set up to fail, to fall. But did you? Big Cat Divine Feminine, you survived off of saliva. Let's dive in, Big Cats. Let's dive in. Wanted you on a dirty... Listen, too much props around me. Wanted you on this same dirty dab. I didn't squeeze it. Remember what happened the last time? We was all watery of mouth and getting vertigo. They wanted you just to get a... Jesus! Listen. Look at that shit. Return to sender. Everything's a sign. Return to sender. Whatever they was trying to spew out of their darkened mole hole, that line hole, it's stuck on them. Yes, baby. They can't clean it up as quickly as I did. Not dexterous, or what? Prepared for all circumstances and states. Scene 55 in the chat. Fifth bump. What does 55 mean? It means let go. Reminding you that what? Change, Big Cat, is constant. Until you decide to be on the winning team, you're going to be what? Mildew. Walked on. We are not perpetrators of what? Past intel. No! We don't live in it, swim in it and wash in it. No! We use it as what? A red flag for what? Revelations 2:20, darling dear. Why? Because you had to drop down and get your eagle on. Oops. Yes. Drop down and get your eagle on. Sorry, that was my tummy. My body's hungry, but my mind is on bigger things. Sustenance comes from Father God Most High, my protector and provider. Mother Isis, Mocha sipped, cause I ain't getting smoke blood at this stage of the game. I told you many times, Divine Feminine, I sing it every day. We are fast approaching the grand conjunction of the big boys, Saturn and Jupiter. Clean up what needs to be cleaned up. Pay those debts. If you can't afford it all, you make the payment plan. You set it in stone. Whom needs to be released? And be grateful that they're gone, darling dear. They're back. They're back. Whatever that back meant to you, whether you was discarded or you said fetch the black bag's blood, you have gone too far. You're gone past your purchase. There's a Jamaican saying that says, any bird that flies too fast flies past its nest, and lazy dogs will eat dirty pudding. But they also say, dog luck? Dog luck is not the same as puss luck. Well, Big Cat Chronicles continues. Fist bump, pinkies up. Right. I'm being drawn to the runes this morning to pull and see what's going on there. Hey Bless, glad you could pop in. Fist bump. Nice, glad you could pop in. Curtis Scott. Mo, what you doing? Are you getting great, Mo? Elizabeth Williams. Nancy Vasquez. Our what? Resident, right? Screenwriter, producer, even got her own film on I believe is it Amazon or is it? Listen, Nancy Vasquez, put your accolades in the comments so our other big cats can go and say yes, you did that shit. The unknown wild card, Divine Feminine. Oh, just the one. And an amethyst crystal to boot, darling dear. Somebody needs a healing today. Oh, Big Cat, look at this. She's naive. It's the says. devil energy, Capricorn energy, darling dears. If you are Capricorn, you are standing in your element, right? As a what? Obsessed bottom feeder. Somebody who needs to be what? A one-tooth hustler. Is worried about what you've got going on, trying to get you back into a cage, keep you trapped in your minds. In your mind, are they mad? Best place for a divine feminine to be trapped is in her or his mind. Hockey sticks are done! Yes! As I was saying, Thursaz is represented by the numbers 60, 61, 62, and 63. It's also represented by the what? An X, the letter X, as well as an X. X marks the spot of codependence, darling dear. Right? The embrace of the mother, the 911 Freddy Krueger mother, the reactive force. Had you all up in your what? Picky, grass, nyam head. Your hairline was gone. Your common sense was a thing of the past, darling dear. That person, whomsoever it is to you, darling dear, friend, family member, whomsoever, they've got an axe to grind with you and it's at half-mast. They're not sure how to push it forward, darling dears. What is going to get you spinning like a top? They want you like a breakdancer on your back, but with woes and problems and issues. Imagine that. They've got the time, darling dear, as they continue to what? Be Sputnik in your life. They haven't forgotten you. They are hoping. I'm telling you, they're drinking the same hoping that you have a bout of cognitive dissonance, that you've separated from what you know in your soul, according to your birth natal chart. What is for you? Push. Clap. Epiphany Proudfoot, putting you straight in the Big Cat Chronicles to continue. A new page. Imagine that. Big Cat Chronicles. Fist bump. I'm going to fold it because it'll be easier to get through and I won't be wasting, well, I don't waste minutes when I'm with the big cat. That's a nasty word from a bottom feeder Karmic who's probably watching, trying to get game. Thank you, darling dear. Blessings sent up every time, all times. Listen, the fairies are trying to make me lose the pen blood, but I've got the blue tack for that. I told you, I'm the post-it queen and blue tack is right up there. It's a dastardly duo, need them both. I said need, I don't always say need, but when it comes to the blue tack, hey, the post-it note. If you have the unfortunate occurrence to be on one of my post-it notes, know this, you are soon to be flow tested over the bin. As I was saying, darling dear, third size, in the upright, I might add, it also speaks about what addictions. Somebody's got something that they need to drop. Drop it like it's hot, darling dear. Jamie Martin, glad you could pop in. Ziggy Zom, I see you. Rupinda, Wagwan. Glad you could pop in. Hold on a minute. Let me just give you a different status, Rupinda. You need something else to be paying attention to other than your Skrilla. You need to be a monitor in my life. Let's see if it will work. It's not. Is it happening? Oh. God, where is the 17-year-old who's a whiz kid after the IT when you need them? There you go, Rupinda. You give it to them without the Vaseline, yeah? Who else was there? Sorry, I have to go back to the book again. Mother Angel. On the Big Cat Chronicles. Listen, the devil is a liar. I ain't going into that, man. It wants me to be unfocused. As I was saying, Thursaz, darling dear, Yes, it is devil energy, but if you are Capricorn, whatever placement is for you, in your birth natal chart, darling dear, know you are standing in your power. Big Cat Chronicles continues. Don't be caught up in the smoke and mirrors. Continue to get great. Focus. Get silent. You need to be on your own. Wants it. Like you need air and water. Be on your own so you can hear Father God giving you direction. Sending the messages. I hope some of you have managed to purchase that obsidian crystal. I discussed it with you. You need one over your bed, especially if your bed squares a mirror. Feng Shui and all that. Mirrors are portals, darling dear. Jamie Martin, can you make me some merch? Of course you can, darling dear. Listen, nobody love a gift like the Big Cat. I told you, Amazon, that wonderful cave that delivers within what? 24, right? To 48 hours. Listen, my progenies are fixed in, locked in on that same shit. Ziggy Sam, you said you're trying to what? I tried to find and buy. What are you trying to find and buy? You know what? Let's push on, mate. Let's push on. Okay. Big Cat, let me tell you something. I tried to get into my Amazon store, but the devil is a liar, right? The devil is a liar. I couldn't add it to my things. Would you like me to show you it again? I'm going to get it again. Don't worry, I'm going to cleanse it after I show you. Listen, Big Cat is nobody's fool. Here you go. It's obsidian all the way through, darling dear. I sleep with a miracle over my head, darling dear. Yes, baby. And it also has what? A 1 gibbonous moon, right? About goal setting. Everything is a sign, darling dears. I know what I'm doing. Okay, give you a chance to look at it again. Because if you go through my Amazon store and ask for Feng Shui black obsidian crystal, it will come up. I love you right back, Rupinder. You go and get great, darling dears. Right. Can't leave it there too long, you know. The new moon was on the 4th. Today is what, the 7th? The last day of the new moon. You know I'll be cleansing. Oh, sorry, crystals. Listen, I didn't mean it. I'll be cleansing this again tonight. So you can look all you want. It won't be the same set of crystals tonight when I go to my slumber. Right. Let's get back into it, darling dears. Like I said, I'm fresh off of my workout. A good 2 hours. Got my cranium sorted right out, mate. Let's pick a card. We're going to go with the... What's falling into... Oh, which is Oracle Wisdom. Base of the deck, darling dear. Springtime. Watchtower of the East. This is air energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It also speaks about what? Your creativity is, darling dear. And it also speaks about the direction east. Somebody's going to be traveling to the east. Divine Feminine. Are you on the Big Cat what? Trails. Going towards the east, darling dear. What to co-create? It could also mean about what are you setting up a business or some kind of business link in the east. I hear there's a lot of what warehouses out there. Was it Gaodang? I can't even say Gaodang, China. Whatever. Divine Feminine, you are branching out, and whatever you've got going on, it's about to come into fruition during the springtime. What did I say? I can't make this shit up. I can't. I really cannot. prosperity, darling dears, in all areas. This is your time for you to eat cake. Well, they eat what? S-H-I-T, darling dears. The same S-H-I-T they wanted you to eat, right? In the madhouse. Next card. Let's see what's going on. Oh, the only one that came out face up. We have what? Containment. You are coming to the bubbling to the surface, darling dear. We're seeing the energies of the sacral chakra. This talks about you being looking and being sexy, getting your sexy back on. Some of you have been locked off from any form of romanticals. I told you, many of the big cats will be going into union around the conjunction or just after it, darling dear. Whatever you've got going on, divine feminine, it cannot be locked in, right? It's bubbling to the surface. We also see a dull yellow for what? The ecopraxic, the jealous ones, the ones with mindless, right, bottom feeding ways. In the background, somebody's got to cheer and clap better than you, darling dear. Every negative energy that they are sending towards you is returned to sender, stat, especially when you live within your purpose, according to your North Node. Base of the deck. Because I speaks the truth, roof, pinkies up. Nothing like clarity to clear up a thing or two, about a thing or two in your cranium. This is about you what? Living your truth, speaking your truth. It may be hard, what? To put up said boundaries. Those boundaries that you've got to put in your own cranium. When you realize your greatness, darling dear, can't you see the lovely orange? Your sacral chakra? Getting it back on. And remember, the sacral chakra, right, sits above your root, right? And below your solar plexus. Your will, your passion, and your drive. Your root chakra is about your stability, your foundation, how you earn your peace, darling dear, the lack mentality. You understand how to bend the matrix, darling dear. Give unto Caesar what is due unto Caesar. 92 in the chat. Namaste, fist bump, please. Hit the like button. Get me into the algorithm. Don't be a selfish cat. No. Let the other cats find me. So they can get great too, darling dears. This is our whole purpose, to turn back around. And how about another big cat? Fist bump, pinkies up. No smokeation indicated or implied. Prosperity is abound. Whatever you're doing, darling dear, it's going to what? Stir up the waters of others. People are going to be attracted to you. Number one, for your personality. Number two, for how you do things, how you what? Serve. Be aware, darling dears. You are leading a whole different wave. Twisted Tiffany, hello. Baby 3, fist bump. What's going on, darling dears? Let's get some tarot on the tablet. Let me get I moved the cards around. I can't find shit. As I've told you many times, the best way to learn tarot, I feel, right? Use the original Rider-Waite deck. Why? Because low battery, more power is required, Scott. Hold on. I came prepared. I told you I'm always ready. There. Right. Is the original Rider-Waite deck. Why? Because it has figures on it, darling dear. Most of the pictures has figures, or it's what filled with symbology, darling dear. There's so many signs and signals. When you're doing a personal read, if a face is listen, get pen and paper. I'm dropping a tarot bit of peccadillo on you right now. If a face is facing you, that means the situation is current, present, that you need to deal with. If it's looking to the right, that means it's present energy and energy coming towards you in the future. If the face is looking to the left, darling dear, it's either assessing past energy, right, or it's past energy coming through. Yes, I know you're going to say, but Case, the King of Wands is facing to the left. The King of Wands is fully understands, right, is what? A free spirit, darling dear. The King of Wands is fiery, full of passion, a natural born leader. In some places, the King of Wands will stand up as a spiritual leader. The reason why the King of Wands looks back in the past, right, is to see what they've overcome in order to what? Get great. It's the fire, darling dears. Plus, you have to also acquaint it with all of the other cards going around it. When you're going to do a tarot read, assess everything. Use the Rider-Waite deck. Look for the colors, right? Look at the energies, right? Lay your cards down. Take a deep breath. And then look. You look with your eyes, and then you look with your third eye. And things will jump out at you. And as you are a budding reader, take notes. Get your tarot journal. Because what is being impressed on you is pure gold. Right, you got your peccadillo. You're welcome. Let's move on. Let's give it a good split. What's going on around Divine Feminine? Who's minding their own business? Oh. Important information coming off the back end, eh? No, it slided to the left, to the front. It went over to the left side, darling dears. Oh, and another one. Hey, you're doing the full-on DJ Khaled. What did I say? Multiple streams of income. This is about your creativities, darling. They're tapping in and turning up. Some of you are pregnant at this moment in time. This is a child that you wished for, hoped for. You're going to get what you truly deserve. This also speaks about what you put in your back into it, darling dear. You cast a spell over somebody's futum. Divine Feminine, you are co-creating, or should I say procreating. Right, look at this. This is a big example, right? We've got the Ace of Cups. Look at the symbology in the Ace of Cups. You have the hand of God, right? The 5 streams speaks about what? Emotions plus energy. Cups is about your emotions, your energy, how you balance them out. You've got the Queen of Wands, the highest in the deck, right? Of the females. This is age 18 plus, right? Going upwards. You have the Queen of Wands looking at what she's co-created, darling dear, and being satisfied. This is about you what? Realizing your plan, plotting and strategizing is about to pay off. You are going to learn to read tarot, or my name ain't Big Cat. Ain't getting smoked. There's no point me showing you all of the time and you're not understanding, right? Thank you very much, baby 3. Let me get you amongst the chronicles. Listen, when you come here and I teach you. I don't just come here. We're not just here for the laugh. Was it for shits and giggles? Well, maybe. Right? Just getting you in the book, darling. Yeah, we've turned a page. The metaphor of it all. Right. Whenever you see a hand depicted on a tarot card, darling dear, understand that this is spirit offering you a way out, right? In the reverse, it will show that you're not paying attention to the signs and signals. Your emotions are being pulled about like taffy. You're crying over things that is what? A funeral in your life, right? But you got this in the upright with the Queen of Wands. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. This is also what? Understanding the gift, right? The cups represent a birth, right? Listen, I told you, remember, birth, what? Birth natal chart, the gift of your birth natal chart, understanding, right? Giving you the space to plan, plot, and strategize as only the Queen of Wands can. Knowing that you are what? Highly spiritual, darling dear, and gifted. You look good. Whatever you've been doing, you've been working on getting great. This also speaks about individualism, right? As well as knowing your worth. The Queen of Wands is motherly. The Queen of Wands is proud. This is about being proud of what you've created in your life, darling dear. The Queen of Wands is also highly sexual. This also speaks about what? Some of you are going through the season of what? You went through the what? Celibacy. But that celibacy is about to be broken. This also represents an orgasm, darling dear. I'm telling you everything. That was another peccadillo. You're gonna learn tarot. Oh, my name ain't Big Cat. Ain't getting smoked. And that's the truth, Ruth. Listen, I'm giving you the secrets that nobody wants to give you. I will teach you as we talk. Look what's underneath that. Look, write that shit down. My cards don't ramp. Okay. This is about you taking a long, hard look at what you've co-created in the name of Father, God, Mother, Isis. Where's my shit? These progeny, they're like elves, darling dear. This is about you appreciating what you've co-created. You came with peace, darling dear. Even though the ones is about being fire, it's about being impassioned about certain circumstances that may have had you in tears, right? But you turned the mildew into barbecue. This is what this card means. You're looking towards your new beginnings, what you can co-create going forward. And I see multiple streams of passive income. Right, let's move on. Attitudes of oh, look at this shit before I shuffle again. I flashed up and I saw it. Attitudes of those around you. They didn't want you to move on emotionally. They wanted you to what? Be emotional volcano, right? Of past atrocities. They didn't want you to move on. It also speaks about somebody having not moved on from you emotionally. Listen, this person is getting a full what? 911 or the 411 on what's going on. This person is clear and cognizant in their mind. This person has been nervous for some time. In the upright, it speaks about anxiety, right? Being unable to sleep, unable to eat, knowing that there's consequences. There's a piper that needs to be paid. This person knows what's going on. Who's that? Rachel. Going straight on the book, darling dear. Rachel Philippe. Big Head, you may be wondering, why is Case giving out so much intel about tarot reading? Why? Because I don't want the wool to be pulled over your eyes. There are many tarot readers out there, right? Everybody's got their own gangster. I'm not... Let me put away the boobage. This is not what it's not a flashing show, right? Many tarot readers out there keep you stuck. Keep you waiting for Dark Vader, the bring of the darkness, to come back, right? Or you must sit down and wait, right? After somebody's gone for a rebound, right? Being emotionally torn and put on the rocks of life to come back. No! I will teach you how to read the tarot. Many of you can't read for yourself. Oh, that's bull swanky, I call it. Empress love. Whatever you choose to do with your knowledge, I've written you, right, my own book, right, on tarot. I've written you a book, right, on Teesprings about astrology. I did the best I could, darling dear. I can't make you drink the water, but I will lead you to it on a daily basis. I'm not just here, right, for fits and giggles. I feel your pain. I went through it, darling dear. And when I went through my DNS, I had no one but Father God Most High. And my common sense. And my knowledge. And the fact that I knew that I can't be the only one out there. If you're looking for a life raft, well, Big Cat Chronicles continues here. You come here to learn. And I'm willing to teach. As you are teaching me. I see it in all the emails, the things that you're doing. It warms the cockles of my heart. Tap into your greatness, big cat, and continue to learn. Oh, you're on the East Coast, so that must be the East. Okay. Right. Someone didn't want you to move on. They are clear and cognizant of what's going on. What else about this outside energy? Came out the back end, right? This outside energy sees you as controlled and secure, darling dear. Get into the bag. This is also a return to your health. The Four of Peas in the upright, I might add. It speaks about what? Maybe some of you have become a hoarding, right? Hoarding what you've got. You have to remember, right? Pentacles, right? Just like energy has to be in the flow. As you give, you get. As you get, you give. Give unto Caesar what's due unto Caesar. I'm going to bring up a story as well, right? I've been telling you guys to be prepared for the grand conjunction, right? Because we're getting gifts, guys, and we're leveling up this whole Malkuth. Our energies are necessary and needed. So I had these two bills. I'm not even going to lie. I'm going to tell you the truth, right? 7 years. 7 years where I was paying them a pittance because I thought, oh, that's too much money to give them when I enjoyed the fruits of that particular thing. Last week, I said, you know what? This goes no further. How can I speak it to the big cats when I'm not embodying it myself? I had the Pentacles. But you can't hoard. It's about the movement, about the flow, darling dears. I paid them off in full, and guess what happened? The dick dealing, bottom feeling, Darth Vader nearly lost a finger. Let me tell you something. If that means, and here I was laying on my bed of righteousness, right? Couldn't get to sleep. I said, because I had to match this up, because when things happen now, I take a few days for it to process. I said, what? I cleared up those two debts, and they nearly lost a finger. Bitch, I was scrolling, mate. I started scrolling. Do I owe anybody anything? Is there someone I need to apologize to? I was scrolling last night. I was scrolling because I see how my ancestral team is working out. Earth Angel Light. Yes, baby. That's what happened, mate. It's true. True story. If you don't believe me, go and watch yesterday's video because it's all there. This card, let's see what it is. This card's trying, oh, it's a duo. Trying to come out, right? Somebody made a choice in the past, darling dear. They thought they was going to a secure situation, right? They went in there like a lamb. They chose that situation. Again, right? Remember what I said about the cards. This is why you must learn with the Rider-Waite. Look at these two figures. Okay? They're facing forward, present energy, right? This person is going through Hellfire and Powder House, a situation where they had you in competition, right? But they don't want the conflict now. This is present energy because the two figures are facing you. I'm dropping peccadillos. You are going to learn this shit. Or my name ain't Big Cat. This is present energy, right? Base of the deck. But you're vigilant. I told you. This is Hoovering season, Divine Feminine. 'Tis the season to be vigilant. Fa la 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 la. Don't let nobody fool you about what's going on in the cards, right? Every reader, right, whether anointed or not, has their own way of reading it. But you, Big Cat, should be able to pull the cards and understand what you're pulling on and what you're understanding from the cards. Okay? Even when I'm reading for you, get your deck out, darling dears. Get your deck out. cut them into 3, right? The middle pile is what you spin, right? And you have to understand, reverse cards does not necessarily mean negative energy. It could be energy that you are holding within that you need to address. Okay? Okay. What's going on? Rapinda, what's going on? Who are you talking about, Rapinda? I'm on it, mate. I've told you I've got the MacBook. Until I had that, the comments was like this on the iPad. It didn't work, but it's working for me now. Do we need to be blocking someone? Give me a cat if you're good, Rupinder. Oh, you're talking about the they, them and baby. Fist bump on it, mate. Right? Like I said, a choice that somebody secured, right? They thought it was going to be what putting you in competition. How now, brown cow? Divine feminine, you are competition for no one. What? What? Please excuse me, the progeny is trying to signal me. Just a second. Sorry about that, guys. But you've got to be vigilant around the progeny, you know. Anyhow, this past situation, they're going through it. They wanted you to be in competition with others, but this is going through judgment. A situation that you... Look. They're going through judgment, darling dear. The Wiki dub plate remix. Right? A situation that you're not working on. A situation that what had your health, right? All squiffy. I'm talking about it was affecting your bodily functions, right? But you found healing. Why? Because you isolated yourself from this situation, right? Let's lay these cards down because you're going to learn tarot today whether you like it or not. Right, as you can see, this is you at the top. This is your energy at the top, okay? Your psychic abilities, your intuition, you're feeling better about yourself, working on your multiple streams of income. Some of you have found out you're pregnant, darling dear. This is about you being proud as well, about whatever you're achieving at this moment in time. But look here, this one. If you notice from this particular lineup, we're talking about the past energy. Do you see any cups here? Cups talks about emotions, a situation, right, that you're no longer working on. The cards line up. Why are you not working on? Because your ships never came in. The situation was burdened, darling dear. You leaving was the best thing you could have decided. You've raised yourself up, darling dear. Got some kind of what? New bag going on. Passion and fire moving forward, your work ethic, right? But in this situation, this past energy, this person, you've isolated yourself from a situation, right, that you're no longer working on, okay? This person is going through some kind of a judgment. It could be an ex-friend, an ex-family member, whomsoever that is to you. Above the judgment, divine is telling you to continue to be vigilant. Why? You're looking back at a situation where they wanted you to be in competition. They wanted you to be fighting, but you had to make a choice in order to secure your mental health, right? Your strength. Can you understand? If you're following what I'm saying, give me a cat. Because I don't like to waste my breath. If this is not what you want, let me know and I'll just continue with the read. I won't explain exactly what's going on. Anthony 7, Michael 7, Douglas 7, good God. Fist bump, you got all the 7s. Winner, chicken dinner. Everybody's giving me a cat. Okay then, right? As I said, you notice from the past energy, there is no emotional energy around it, right? This person, right, would love for you to come out of isolation and make a choice to go with them. But you have to understand, this person is under judgment. If you allow them back in your hemisphere, that means that you're going to share in what they've got going on. Be vigilant. Remember the atrocities. Can you see the 8 sticks here? This is about something that impassioned you. It could be a STD. It could be verbal, physical, or mental abuse. Passion is about current action. In the upright, something that happened which is still clear in your cranium. Something that you need to secure yourself from your mental health. This is about you dropping those loads, not being caught up in all of the subterfuge, right? When you look at the cards as well, look at all of the colors. Okay? We've got 4 cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm lying. 5, 6 cards, right? Giving you yellow. What's yellow? It's about your assertiveness, your action, right? Your self-esteem. You had to find your self-esteem in a situation. This is how you read it. You look at the colors, right? With the Rider-Waite, you look, right? Where are these figures looking at, right? This person is looking to what? Past actions, past fights that you are vigilant against. This is about you understanding the red flags of it, all divine feminines, right? The choice you made, you chose to heal, darling dear. And when you chose to heal, it wasn't easy, right? Look at the healing. In order to heal, you had to turn yourself back on what you knew. This is about isolating yourself from what? That generational hamster wheel. You had to learn to walk alone. This is going within, darling dear. The Hermit, right, in the upright speaks about going into the DNS. Thank you very much. Goddess Ladybug. Wagwan. Fist bump. Oh, and while I'm talking about all of this, let me drop this on you again, darling dear. There is $2.3 trillion on the tableau between now and 2026, right? For motivational creativities to be out there. The 21st of December 2021, right, is the true beginning of the age of Aquarius. Harness the energies. When I first became awake, right, in 2005, I was awake amongst the unawakened. And when certain astrological things came up, because I hadn't gone into astrology then, I didn't understand it. I used to create a hype that this is happening, but I didn't have the tools to understand and harness what was happening. Until you break away from toxic situations and cycles, right, things will not be made clear to you. Right. This past energy that you're no longer working on, they're going to try and come through, darling dear. Because here, you can see the situation that you're no longer working on. They're going through judgment, or they're losing out on some kind of a situation. They would love to return to the situation, but they're going to, what? Test your temperature. That's going on with the past. Are you guys understanding now? Are you getting a more understanding on how to read the card? You need to know how to read you wants to know. I don't like the need, but sometimes it falls out. What can I say? I'm a masterpiece in working, mate. Right? You want to understand what's going on. Don't just let people lay cards and you sit there saying, I resonate. No, blood. You pull your own cards as well. But you have to know and understand, because the cards is not just about the meaning. It's about your intuition. It's about you understanding the colors. You look at the numbers. See how many 2s or 3s are on the table. Look where it's placed. Look at the symbols to see where the faces are facing, to understand. Because sometimes, as I said, remember, when they're looking to the left, they're looking back into the past. Right. I think I've messed up this reading now. I've been too busy in the what? Teacher mode. I've told you what you need to know, right? Someone don't like that you've pissed off and got great, right? Nosebleed section for them. Any other energies around Divine Feminine, Big Cat? Let's see what else is going on. I'm trying to sort out the StreamYard. If anybody's an IT tech that understands this, help me. Because I want to go live and I want to be able to click on the screen and bring a big cat onto the screen so that we can do a reading live amongst other big cats. And not only that, I want you to be with your decks and I'll bring you live and we will both pull cards together. There's no point me going with a tarot reader. They all have their own platforms. I'm going with what? The cats. So if you've got any IT, je ne sais quoi, hit me up in the Gmail at frequencyphoenix555@gmail.com. You're saying, but Case, why are you asking us? Why? Because you're Big Cat. You've got skills, mate. If we've got what? Movie writers, book writers, right? TLP has just released her children's. There's so many cats out here. Let's tell me about their accolades. Let's get together and get great. Let's show them how the cats do it. Right, any final messages for the Big Cat? If it's going to be one, let it be Father God Most High. The rules, darling dear, your boundaries, you're bossing up. The 5 speaks about change brought on through conflict. Change for the better, Big Cat. Use your North Node. Find your Chiron. And once you've done that, go to the what? The 2nd, the 6th and the 8th house on your birth natal chart. It will show you how to get to the Skrilla. It will show you how to put together a business. It will show you how to put forward your best side. And don't get fucked over again, darling dear. It's not fabulous, gorgeous or lovely, right? In order to understand relationships going forward, darling dears, you will go to your what? Your 3rd, your 7th and your 11th house. Yes, baby, you will notice. Baby, darling honey pie, you will notice, right? It's all air signs. It's all about the mind, darling dear, and your communications. Where whatever's placed in those particular houses, the planets, you can use that energy, right, to understand your relationships and make sure that you don't get scuppered again, because it's no fun being on the rocks of life, darling dear. Divine is at your back. You've got something coming towards you very quickly. Look at this. Something's coming towards you that's going to test your faith, right? Look at the Knight of Swords. He's facing Father God Most High. This is my God card in Tarot, Taurus energy. The Knight of Swords is represented by air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is also about what? The Knight of Swords looking at Father God is talking about rushing towards healing a broken heart. What was broken is now made whole. Know this, Divine Feminine, you are being dropped with some epiphanies today. Some of you are crying still. I know you're still crying. But I told you, have a good cry and then rub them bitches in, mate. Best wrinkle, anti-wrinkle makers this side of the universe, right? Then you go to the mirror, right? Put me on pause and slap the shit out of yourself. You can't be crying over a bottom feeder, especially if somebody, because the night going towards the Hierophant, someone who broke marriage vows, whether you were married in a church or not, long term, darling dear. This is about healing that before we approach the Grand Conjunction. Don't go into the Grand Conjunction with pain in your heart, taking the poison, waiting for them to die. You'll be alone, mate, because I can't come with you, mate. I'm too busy getting great. Cat. Right? What else? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. I'm not the only high priestess out here. You are also Hioka. Sorry, I didn't mean all this boobage and bra to be on the screen. But the devil is a liar. This is about you owning what you truly know to be yours, your psychic abilities. We are all gifted with them. But divine feminine, you have been earmarked to be a leader of your lineage. Break generational curses. You sit between the two pillars of wisdom, Boaz and Jashin. For completion and beginning, you have the file. I'd like to see the file as your birth natal chart, but everybody sees it differently. You embody all the energies of the two, darling dear. The two of cups, attracting what you truly want. The two of swords, making a choice, a hard choice, a mental choice in a difficult situation. The two of wands, turning your back on temporary situations and heading out. Hockey sticks at dawn, seeking adventure, moving forward, traveling to places where you've not been before. And the two of pentacles, because you're solo dolo, like the girls on the pole. And while I'm on the pole, I need to speak about what? Boosie badass. Trust nobody. Posh clap. Man will fail you. This also speaks about what? Moving quickly towards a union. I told you. Some of you are about to go into union just before or around or just after the grand conjunction. You're saying you want, really? Okay, let's get some names, some letters. 1, 2, 3, 4. What fell in my lap? We have Isa. So this is K-I-N-C, right? The numbers 36, 37, 38, and 39, right? You also have the blank room. Listen, I'm not worthy. Hey, push, clap, fist bump, love it. This is about divine having a hand in your life, darling. You make a wish, because it's about to be granted unto thee, right? You got a blank rune. We also have what? The energy of swallow. Swallow comes through with what? The S. Numbers 76, 77, 78, and 79. Okay? The final one we have is manners. Yes, it's on its face. This is about somebody moving away from what? A situation, or living amongst the bad choices they made. Whomsoever that is, hockey sticks at dawn. Leave them where they are. Right? Manners is represented by the letter M, as well as numbers 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we have what? MS, Father God having a hand in all of everything that's going on, Mother Isis, and KINC. Right. I want to come to your wedding, right? But in order for me to, listen, in order for me to come where you're getting your nuptials, right? I need 2 birth natal charts, right? And at least 6 months to plan my trousseau, because I'm stepping it up, guys. I'm going from the normal lace front to the invisible lace front that melts into your scalp, apparently. Yes. Right. Are we pushing off? What time is it? Oh my God. Look how quickly an hour goes past. When I'm amongst what? I'm amongst the like-minded. Love it. Fist bump. I'm going now, because I've got to have a bath, because that dried up sweat is starting to itch and scrape on my skin. But thank you very much. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And as Hioka, right, as well as Reiki Master, Hioka High Priestess, I send you energy, darling dear, of discernment, strength, wisdom, and abundance. And on that note, I drops me mic. Toddler of the Teesprings, toddler of the Patreon, or simply come back here, darling dear, where I will turn up on a daily basis to make sure that you've got your T's crossed and your I's dotted. You will not be left behind unless you choose it, but big cat. And never you forget, divine feminine. You are professor of the puzzle. You, right, are the breaker of generational curses. Yes, it's lonely, but you know what? It was lonely at the bottom too, darling dears. Your true soul tribe will find you. But you've got to get the frequency so that you float on, darling dears, where it turns up, where you don't seek it. And listen, let me pull up my shit, right? And as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat.